Shalom, shalom. It's the brother Shemaiah from the GMS Cleveland branch, giving all praises to Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Wachakwadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who were well. Salutations to the hopeful elect, preaching this truth out of the four corners of the globe in sincerity and in diligence. Alright, I just wanted to get into, basically remembering that the Lord is not going to put you through nothing that you cannot handle, man. Okay, that's why a lot of people who were once in this truth, that's why they lose faith. That's why they doubt. That's why they go off and drop out the truth and do their own thing, because they think that they can't handle the things that they're being put through. They feel like they can't handle the temptations. They feel like it's just too much for them to bear. But if you remember, if you remember 1 Corinthians 10 and 13, and Lord willing, I'm going to, get it right now. All right, if you remember the scripture, then it's going, you gonna know that you can make it through any temptation, because the Lord not gonna put you through nothing that you can't bear, man. The Lord not gonna put nothing on you that's gonna be too overwhelming, that's gonna be too burdensome, because the Lord is not unrighteous to do so, man. The Lord gave us a lot. All right, the Lord gave us, certain situations in a certain spirit to deal with those situations, man. All right, this is 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 13. There hath no temptation taken you, but such as common to man. All right, so, we all go through the same thing at the end of the day, because we all under the same curses. We all sinned against the Most High. Okay, we all in the captivity under the same, group of Edomites, the same, heathens, man. Okay, so everything we go through is common to man. Whether you be going, I'm pretty sure anything that a brother is going through now, it's another brother somewhere else that's been through the same thing or going through it right now, man. Because all these things is common to man. All right, it says, but Yahweh is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able. Okay, so the Lord is not unrighteous to put a temptation on you that he know you're not going to be able to bear, man. Why would the Lord do such a thing? Okay, why would the Lord be unrighteous to do so? Why would the Lord put you through something that he know you're not going to make it through, man? The Lord want to see you overcome your temptations. The Lord want to see you overcome your tribulation. So why would he put a stumbling block before you to not see you do it, man? That's not how the Lord works. That's not how the Lord, does things, man. Okay? The Lord and the angels in the heavens will rejoice when you overcome your temptations, man. So why would the Lord withhold you from such things, man? We want to see each other, us brothers that's in this truth, we want to see each other overcome our temptations, man. It says, but Yahweh is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able, but will with temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may also be able to bear it. So that's how the Lord makes it easier for you to bear, because he makes a way to escape. The Lord gives you an escape plan to use when you being brought towards temptation, man. And this is the escape plan, these scriptures. In any situation where you're being tried, tempted, or you're going through adversity or tribulation, it's a scripture to help you through it, man. It's a scripture to help you escape it. All right? No matter what it is in this world, man. It's a scripture to help you escape it, man. So that's what you use to escape temptation, these scriptures. That's what the Lord gave us to help us bear temptation, these scriptures, man. And once you, got it down pat, once you got these scriptures within your spirit, within your body, then it's just going to come automatically. It's just going to be an instant thing. It's just going to be, a natural instinct, a natural reaction for you to use the scriptures to escape temptation, man. And that's how you want to be in this truth, man. That's how you want to be. I'm going to read it over. 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 13. There hath no temptation taken you, but such as is common to man. But Yahweh is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able, but will with temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it. All right. So if the Lord know you've been struggling with something, I'm gonna just name something that's random. If the Lord know you've been struggling with women and adultery, okay, and you trying to better yourself for the Lord, trying to build your relationship with the Lord, but you've been struggling with, committing adultery, something like that. And Satan tempts you with a married woman, and she just throwing herself at you, man. It's a way to escape that temptation, man. There's a way to escape that temptation. You could resist the flesh, and you could just flee from the situation. You could use the scriptures, okay? Because the scriptures say, Salakia. I'm gonna call you back, Baba Kushah. Khan, Shalom. There's a way to escape that temptation. You could resist the flesh, okay, and you could flee from that environment. You could flee from that temptation. You could use the scriptures. The scriptures say, you should not commit adultery. In the Ten Commandments, it says, you should not commit adultery. So I can't do this, man. I gotta go. You let her know, hey, I can't have sex with you. You married. I can't do that. That's going, against the Lord. That's going against my beliefs. And then you flee. You ain't even gotta go as far as to tell her why you can't do, lay down with her. You could just flee the scene, man. But if you remember that scripture, that ye shall not commit adultery, then it's gonna basically make a way for you to escape, man. And that's also the reason why the scriptures say, walk in the spirit and ye shall fulfill Salakia. The scriptures say, walk in the spirit, man, that ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh. All right, I'm gonna read this over one more time. 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 13. There hath no temptation taken you, but such as is common to man. But Yahweh is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able, but will with temptation make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it. All right, this is This is James. This is James chapter 4, verse 7. Submit yourselves therefore to Yahweh. Resist the devil, and he will flee from you. Because that's where temptation, that's who tempts you, the devil, Satan. The Lord sends Satan to go out and tempt people, to go out and tempt us. Satan comes to us and tempt us through certain people, through certain situations. But that's Satan, man. If we submit ourselves into the Lord and resist the devil, okay, if we resist all of those, deeds of the flesh, because that's how Satan tempt you. He knows the weaknesses of your flesh, and he uses the weaknesses of your flesh, the desires of your flesh. He uses it against you, man. Okay, he uses it against you. Satan may throw certain thoughts in your mind, and then Satan may use certain people to, basically feed into those thoughts that he threw in your mind, man. Satan may use certain situations to feed into those thoughts, those wicked thoughts that, that he put in your mind, man, to get you to want to fulfill the flesh, man. But resisting the scriptures, Salakia, slip of the tongue, resisting Satan is going back to the scriptures, man. Because when you read Matthew the 4th chapter, and I ain't really going to go into it, but when you read Matthew the 4th chapter, that's how Yahweh Shah resisted Satan. He used the scriptures, man. He remembered the scriptures, and he used it against Satan. Just like how Satan uses our desires of our flesh against us, we got to use the scriptures against Satan. That's the only way we're going to be able to win, and escape that temptation is the scriptures, man. And then he's going to flee from us, man. And that's when you rejoice because you overcame that temptation, man. That's when you rejoice because you won. Satan lost and you won because you didn't give into the temptation. You didn't give into the lust of the flesh, but you submitted yourself to the Lord, man. And that's what builds up your faith. That's what makes you stronger, man, in this truth. I'm going to read it over. James chapter 4, verse 7. Submit yourselves to Yahweh. Resist the devil and he will flee from you. Okay? So you got to resist the flesh, man. Because that's how Satan uses your flesh to get you to go off. To get you to fall from the Lord, man. Satan uses the things, the carnal things, man. That's where you use carnal things to get you to go off. But you got to be in the spirit, man. You got to submit yourself to the Lord. You got to be faithful. You got to be a soldier, man. Because this is a fight. We going against spiritual wickedness in high places, man. Which means it's going to be a fight. It's going to be a hard fought battle. Satan not just going to come to you with something that he know that's something that's easy for you to, reject. Satan not going to come to you with something that he knows is going to be easy for you to reject. Satan going to come at you hard, man. Whether it be through the form of Esau, whether it be through the form of 2/3, or whether it be through the form of certain carnal things you used to do in the world, or whatever it be, man. Satan's going to come at you with something that he know that you like, If you're a brother that really like women a lot, man, and you so happen to have a lot of women, ain't nothing wrong with that. But if you giving more attention to women than the Lord, then Satan gonna use that against you, man. If you a brother that like, certain carnal things, man, Satan is gonna use those carnal things against you, man. So in order to combat Satan, you gotta balance it out with the spirit, man. And then you got to know these scriptures so you can use these scriptures against Satan for your defense. These scriptures is for our defense, man. That's why we're soldiers. Soldiers don't go out in the battlefield without weapons, man. Soldiers go out there with some type of defense mechanism. They go out there with a plan. They go out there with weapons. And they enforce that plan by using their weapons, man. And the Lord gave us our weapon, which is this truth. There's wisdom and knowledge, man. And the Lord gave us this plan, which is prophecy. And it has to be fulfilled, man. So when it's time for us to go out in that battlefield, which meaning battlefield as in Jacob's trouble, all right, we already got the plan down pat. We already got the weapons. We've been trained up. We've been training for years. So we ready, man. And that's what it's about. It's about being ready in time of temptation. So, Lakia, let me grab this, Bob Kushah. Let me close out with this, Lord willing. This is James chapter 1, verse 12. Blessed is the man that endureth temptation, for when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life, which the Lord hath promised to them that love him. Okay? So, hey, man, even when you being tempted by taking that chip, because Esau going to present that chip to you, man. That's Satan. That's Satan trying to get you to take the mark of the beast. We already know what the consequence is for taking that chip, man. So you got to you got to remember the scriptures. You have to remember Revelations. You got to remember the consequence for taking that chip. You're going to be destroyed by fire if you take that chip. All right? If you remember that, then that's going to make you not want to take it. All right, you got to remember, if you don't take the chip, then the Lord is going to reward you with everlasting life and a crown of life. All right, you want that crown of life, man. You want to be rewarded by the Most High. So that's going to give you even more reasoning not to take that chip. So when you remember the scriptures in time of temptation, it's going to help you escape, man. It's going to help you escape. And then at the end of the temptation, you're going to find yourself a winner, man. You're gonna find yourself being praised. You're gonna find yourself in the joyful, glorious spirit because you won and Satan lost, man. So, hey, with that, Lord willing, this was exhorting to Akim. Shalom, shalom to all those who take heed into the word, who praise Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Call halalim la Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai Hashem Rechak Wadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who were well. Shalom, shalom. Mawaf Lababal.